Okay, unboxing time. I received a package last night that I was not expecting. I didn't order this because not that I haven't been ordering. No, you know what? I haven't been ordering books. I haven't been, so this wasn't me. But I have a package here from the Hachette book group. I believe this is probably from Yen Press. Thank you if it is, but let me open this with you regardless because it's a little bit hefty. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yen Press, you always flip-flop and spoil me. Okay, Calcifer's in the box, but I'm just gonna start pulling out books that I see. We got Agents of the Four Seasons, Dance of Spring, Volume 1 by Kena Akatsuki. This looks cute. This looks cute. Once upon a time, there was winter. Winter was once the only season in the world, but such an existence was too lonely to bear. And so it created spring to love. Before long, the earth wished for more time to rest in the cycle, and summer and autumn were born. The ones who carried the cycle are called the agents of the four seasons. Okay, we have the agent of spring who disappeared from the land 10 years ago, taking the season of spring with her. Now she's returned to restore the cycle. As in the myth passed down since the dawn of time, she sends her love to winter. Oh my god, it's like winter and spring. This looks good. It has a fold out. Oh my god. This looks so cute. Thank you so much. Okay, the next one we have here, okay, is The Villainess Turns the Hourglass. Also volume 1. By by Sansobi. The vile Arya is sentenced to execution for her cruel and vicious deeds against her angelic half-sister. Until her half-sister gleefully reveals that she was the true mastermind all along. The helpless Arya makes a final fervent wish for a chance to redo everything, and she transforms back into her 14-year-old self. The full color is truly everything. So that is The Villainess Turns the Hourglass, except she's not really a villain. And then this one is hardcover. Okay, this is Kumo Kaigu's Blade and Bastard. I've never heard of this. Deep in the unexplored reaches of the dungeon, a corpse is discovered, one that shouldn't exist. No. I hold one of these books that looks like this, like these editions. I get so emo because you guys know I read Even If This Love Disappears Tonight, and I lost my mind. And so now when I see these editions, I'm like, this is gonna hurt me. This is gonna hurt me. And the blurbs on the back always tell me they're gonna hurt me. Do you have the strength to face what lies beyond? No, absolutely not. This is Suzumi by Makoto. Oh shoot, it's Makoto Shinkai. Really don't have the strength. The Empress, thank you so much. First of all, beautiful. Look at the little cat. Crap. Makoto Shinkai wrote Your Name, one of my favorite films ever, but it's also of course a manga series. So this is Suzumi. Oh no. 17-year-old Suzumi lives with her aunt in a quiet port town in Kyushu. One day, she runs into a young man searching for something and follows him into a ruin in the hills. But inside, all she finds is a single white door among the rubble. She reaches out to open it and begins an epic journey across Japan, connecting the past, present, and future. Okay, so this is the novelization of the animated film, Suzumi. He's just so good. Like, he's so good. Your Name, if you haven't watched it, one of my favorite films, please watch it, but this looks so beautiful. So we'll see how that goes. There are 2 more books in here. The first one, okay, is Lord Hades' Ruthless Marriage, Volume 1. This looks so cute. Is this spicy? Okay, the art is really beautiful in this one. First of all, look at how pretty. He swears never to fall in love. Except he kind of just took an arrow to the face, courtesy of the primordial god of love, Eros. So, in any case, if someone could please pull this thing out of his head anytime this week, the The Lord God has places to be and people to see. This looks fun. This looks fun as hell. There's that one. And then the last one here, oh, this one looks devastatingly cute, is Amy's big brother. Okay, this art style is totally not my thing, but it looks really, really sweet. Having a little sister isn't easy. She takes my soda, follows me around, and wants to tag along with me and my friends. Worse, she always gets her way with our parents. Sometimes I wonder if I was adopted just to look after her. I feel like if anyone who has a younger sibling, true. But now I'm going to middle school, and at least she can't bother me there. This looks really sweet. Yen Press, thank you so much. You guys just make my freaking day. Love you to pieces, and I'm so excited to read these. I feel like I might add the Agents of the Four Seasons to my TBR this month, because obviously it has to do with winter and the personification of the seasons, which is just something I love. Thank you guys so much. That was my little unboxing for now. I wanted to mention this necklace because Ana Luisa, the jewelry brand that I designed this necklace with, this was released in August, but I was working with them from like January of last year on the design and like the meaning behind it and having meetings and stuff. But I wanted to mention that they're having a sale on their website right now, so I will link this down below. I will link their website down below, and especially as like the holidays are rolling around, if you're looking for a gift or anything like that for someone who loves winter or who just loves stars, because I was really inspired to design this piece by Icefields, which is one of my favorite books of all time. I have a whole video explaining like the meaning behind the necklace and the ideas behind it and how certain books played into the design, but essentially it is a star trapped in ice. It is gold. I'm sorry for my silver people out there. It does only come in gold for now. It is a gold star trapped in glass, which I just love the look of things that are preserved, things that are kept behind glass. In fact, I keep finding this motif everywhere. Even in 1984, if you know, like the glass paperweight that Winston finds with a piece of coral, I believe, stuck inside. That is a huge thing in the book, and it just keeps popping up everywhere. And I'm like, hey, that's kind of what I'm so into, and that's what this necklace is all about. Ana Luisa is a wonderful brand. They've been great to work with. They make super long-lasting jewelry. You can shower with them. They're water resistant. They don't tarnish. It's really, really nice. I've just been super impressed with jewelry that I have from them, because obviously I have other pieces from them too. They're just beautiful. So I know that their holiday sale is running from the 7th to the 22nd. If you want to check it out. I'm so happy with this necklace. I barely ever take it off. So a lot of you, when you get the necklace, you've been sending me like photos of it. And I just really love that. It's just still so cool to me. And also what is still so cool to me is like having this community, having this channel. It's just, I don't know, man, it's like the end of a therapy session, you know, where it all comes out. You drop a new bomb on them and then you're like, okay, see you next week. But really, truly, you guys mean like the absolute whole world to me. I love hearing about you. I love hearing about your lives, and just been going through it recently, and this week. So I'm just extra grateful for this space and all of you. So I've said enough sappy things at this point, so I'm just gonna go. I thought we could chat while I get a little bit ready for the day. I've got some filming ahead of me today, and I am breaking out. Honestly, I don't know, when is my skin not breaking out? I don't think I've ever not had some acne on my face at all times. You know, when you have those dreams then that you wake up from and you feel so empty and sad, and you're trying to hang on to it so much, and then it leaves you throughout the rest of the day feeling such a sense of loss and hollowness. Anyway, I had a dream this morning, it was this morning, that I adopted a rescue dog and 3 kittens, like all from the same place, all at once. The dog was like very skinny and malnourished, but he was like the sweetest thing ever, and the kittens were like 3 different colors. There was like a fluffy orange boy, like a black tabby, I guess, gray and black tabby, and like a light brown colored one. It was so vivid, and I brought them all home, and then I immediately woke up, and then it's all I've been thinking about all day now is my dog and my 3 cats. And I feel like Oh, I don't know. It was just so real. It was so vivid, and I'm legitimately so upset that it wasn't real because it really felt real. I'm just trying to move on now from this fictional life I had in my dream, where Kelsper was obviously there as well, but at least I woke up to him. It's now a little bit after lunch. I went out for a walk, which was nice because like the sun was out, but of course as soon as I stepped out of the building, the sun went away. And now I'm hoping, it says it's gonna snow, so I'm hoping it's gonna snow. But I did want to tell you about this one audiobook that I'm listening to because it's very interesting. It's very interesting, and I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. I'm also using my Sailor Moon makeup brushes that I got years ago, but they're so fun. So the audiobook that I'm currently listening to is called The Thing in the Snow. Who is this by? Some dude. It's by a dude, and it's very interesting. It is lit fic, and it comments a lot on the modern work world, the modern, very corporate working world. I'm not one of those people yet. Who knows? It just comments a lot on what is going on and how absurd a lot of stuff really is. It's very absurdist. I saw a couple reviews of people saying that this book really reminds them of Beckett's work. I guess I see it a little bit, but essentially we're set in this place called the Northern Institute, and it's set in this polar region, completely covered in snow, very cold, like extremely cold. So cold that the 3 people, technically 4, but the 3 people who are left at this research institute, the Northern Institute, they're told like they're not allowed to go outside because there's been weird side effects of like going outside that have been noted in the past. So they're not allowed to go outside. So the Northern Institute used to be this research center for something. We don't know what. And now there's only 3 people left in the building, and one of them is our protagonist. And essentially what they do, what these 3 people do, they're supposed to be like the caretakers of the building until maybe such time in the future as the researchers come back. So our 3 characters are not scientists or engineers or anything like that. They're simply the people there caring for the building and like conducting very absurd tasks, just in case the researchers ever come back. We don't know why everyone left the Northern Institute. Something happened. Something went down, didn't go well, and everyone left, except for one researcher who stayed on. He's kind of losing it. His name is Gilroy, and he is studying the effects of cold, but more than that, he's trying to find what he calls like true cold. So he's just like studying what extreme cold does to not only the body, but to the psyche, which is very interesting. And obviously they're in one of the coldest places on Earth. So there's been a lot of cases of like snow sickness and just different things like that. I mean, obviously everyone's kind of developing cabin fever because they're not allowed to go outside. They don't have anything in this building apart from like coffee, and each of them has their own separate suite. So we have Hart, who is our protagonist, and he's kind of like a Dwight from The Office, but a bit more sinister. He has taken it upon himself, or like he thinks that he is the leader of the group, and he has a lot of managerial aspirations, and he takes his job way too seriously. I think we've all probably had someone like that at work, anywhere, no matter the workspace, but he takes his job very, very, very seriously. He takes all tasks extremely seriously, and it's very frustrating. So he is who we are following, and then we have his 2 other coworkers, Gibbs and Klein. Klein is kind of losing it. He's just kind of losing it, for lack of a better term. He's kind of losing it in this place. And then we have Gibbs, who she seems pretty level-headed. We don't really know what she's doing there. They're doing the absolute most boring tasks, like check every single chair in the research center for stability. Like make sure the chair is like extremely stable, so they have to sit in every single chair in this huge facility for 10 seconds, or like measure and make sure that every table is exactly level by like putting a golf ball on it, stuff like that. So it's just like commenting on the absolute absurdity of, I don't know, different things at work, and like how seriously the tasks are taken. They get very little information. All information that they get comes from or by through a helicopter that arrives once a week, every Friday, No one's allowed to leave this place. Everything starts to change when, ooh, it just started snowing. When someone notices something outside, they don't know what it is. It's something, and it's called the thing in the snow. Like there's something out there, out in the windows. Obviously no one is going to go out there to see what it is because they're not supposed to go out in the freezing cold. But it's something out there, and it like absolutely disrupts the workflow, the workday. They all become obsessed with it. They start to notice really weird things happening in the institute. Like time, especially on the weekends, seems to like speed by, and no one can remember what they did on the weekend, and then they're like back at work. Or just like the laws of physics seem to be getting out of whack, and it's very interesting. I don't think this book is going to be for like everyone probably, because it's told very mundanely. It's very, this happened and this happened, and our narrator is of course a stickler for like rules and following instructions, and so his narrative is very much like, it's just a little hard, it's a little grating sometimes, but I'm finding it really interesting, and I'm actually really liking The Thing in the Snow. And I don't know if we're ever going to find out what The Thing in the Snow actually is, but I'm enjoying. Ooh! A little bit of sun. This is the audiobook I'm currently listening to. It's not very long, so I'm going to be finishing that up. And then at this point, I don't know if I'm actually going to finish my Goodreads challenge. It'll be the first year in... Actually, I don't know if there's ever been a year where I haven't, completed my Goodreads challenge. I don't actually know, but this year's been one of the lowest years mentally for me, so it's no surprise. I think that is going to be me done getting ready. I do have some other work to do before filming some videos. I need to go send some emails and get some stuff typed out for uni, because I had a very nice call with one of my professors this past week who very kindly offered to just like take me through the ins and outs of grad school and like his experience and everything that he knows, and like, you know, just it's a whole new world and no one really tells you anything, so he very kindly offered to tell me, just sit down with me and tell me basically what it's all about. So that was very nice. And I won't be going to grad school. I haven't even applied yet, but I won't be going to grad school this fall in the new year. I think I want to take a year off, or maybe a year, maybe a little less than a year, we'll see. At least half a year off, maybe a full year before trying to pursue a master's degree. But welcome to this vlog. I think I started it very abruptly with a book haul because I was just too excited, and I just really wanted to open that package with you guys, but welcome to the vlog. Sit down. Can you sit on your butt? Gilbert, get your face in the wrong way. Do you want to get some teeth brushed? Okay, hold up. Hold on a dang second. Have a paw? Oh, thanks. Okay, come on up. Let me see. Thank you. That's a good job. Oh, you're doing so well. Good job. Good job. Do you want a high five? Yeah, little one. Was that good? Yes, that was good. Good morning. As promised, I'm gonna do a clothing haul because I'm very excited to show you some new pieces, including the one I'm wearing. First 4 pieces were gifted to me from and by Simple Retro. I love Simple Retro. They have been supporting this channel for years now, which is crazy. Yeah, just wow, I've been doing this for years. I've been making videos for years. They sent me some lovely pieces from their new collection. Links are in the description box to each piece. This one is the first one they sent me, this dress. It is a dress. It is the perfect dress for winter because it's a warm one. It's long sleeved, it's very comfortable, very stretchy, and it goes a little bit past the knees. So it is, of course, patterned with roses. Even the buttons have little roses on them, and I really like this one. I wasn't sure if it would suit me, but I think I'm feeling it. I think I'm feeling it. So this is the first piece. It's absolutely gorgeous and so cozy, just like so cozy. It feels like a warm hug. And then I picked 2 shirts that look very similar but different, and I and I just liked like this look so much that I couldn't choose between the two. I think both of them are stunning. So the first one, they're both black and lacy. So the first one is this velvet black shirt with a ton of pearly buttons. I love black velvet and pearl buttons. I think it's such a cute look. And then there's lace detailing on the collar, lace detailing on the sleeves, which are so beautiful. I think the sleeve details, that's my favorite part. And then lace details on the pockets, the two pockets as well. I just think it looked so good. It just looks so interesting. It looks like you're some Victorian Gothic ghost general. Like I used to have velvet, black velvet, stuff like that in my dress up box as a kid. I remember having so many like black velvet vampire dresses in like my dress up box, and this just feels like a nice little, I don't know, nice little reminder, a little bit of a homage to that, but also a bit more stylish probably than what I was wearing as a child. And then the other one again is similar. This one doesn't have any lace detail, but it has different buttons. So the buttons on this guy are roses, gold roses, simple retro, and their buttons. I've never seen a brand take so much care with styling their buttons, like each piece. Sorry, I'm just like a button. I'm a button girl. The sleeves, again, man, if it's just the sleeves that I love. Like look at the details. White, like doily material, and then a beautiful velvet black bow. So there is that shirt. So they are similar to each other, but I just love both of them, so I picked both of them. And then I also selected one more dress. This dress is gorgeous. I currently have it on a hanger here, so I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this, but it is this full-length white and blue silky beautiful masterpiece of a creation. Really, it's so interesting. It has these like cut out sections. Middle part is obviously like a white silk with a glittery floral pattern that's like very subtle, but then the other two panels are these gorgeous, like, I don't know, renaissance-y design of like sun and moon and butterflies and hands with roses. Look at the buttons. Look at the buttons. How many different buttons can we have? I don't know. Simple Retro does them all. These ones look like moonstones or like opals. They're like iridescent. I did pick up one more thrifted thing from ThredUp because sometimes I just see things on ThredUp and I can't leave them there. And of course you can't like try it on. And if it's a thrifted piece, sometimes like they don't even list the size. So this one I just crossed my fingers and hoped for, and unfortunately it's a little bit small. It's a cat dress. Like a cat dress. Come on. You think I could just leave that there? No. Especially because it's got orange cats. Like look. Oh my god. It just looked so beautiful. So it is definitely a little small. We'll see what we can do. Maybe I can make it work somehow. We'll see. It was too interesting to leave there. My hair is still in the process of drying, but I have some very exciting news to share with you. I have some very exciting news to share with you. Super duper exciting. This has been a lifetime achievement award. A lifetime in the making. Actually, well, my life so far in the making. And I can't believe it's finally time. I always wondered when we were gonna get here. In 13 minutes, we're gonna be there. You and I are gonna be there. Because I have 13 minutes left on my audiobook for The Thing in the Snow. And when I finish The Thing in the Snow, I will have read my 1000th book. I know. Thank you. I'm excited to share this award with you. I would really like to dedicate this to you. Yeah, man, it feels cool. So as of right now, I'm on my 999th book according to Goodreads. Although, to be fair, Goodreads is probably missing some books. It's looking like The Thing in the Snow is gonna be my 1000th book. It was very close to being Manacled, the Hermione fanfiction. But it wasn't. That would have been funny. That's super exciting. I think 1000 books counts as a library, right? Is that correct? So that means I've read a library. I always wanted to be a library. Very exciting. I'm about to finish up that audiobook and then I will give you my final thoughts on the book. It's pretty much stayed the same. Still very interesting, still very absurd. not really funny, more just like terrorizing and horrifying. And I'm now approaching the ending and we're kind of getting some stuff explained. Not really, but like a little bit. So after I finish The Thing in the Snow, I really need to finish Manacled by Sen Lin Yu, because I am 910 pages through, and I've just been reading this for too long at this point, although this is probably the fastest I've ever gotten through a 1,000 page book. So that is the update. The sun is out. Pretty happy about that. And I'm gonna go read my 1,000th book. Okay, I just finished The Thing in the Snow by Sean Adam. I'm gonna give my 1,000th book 3.5 stars. So that's okay. Definitely a pretty dark satire on the modern workplace. Like I said, very repetitive, very tedious, but of course there's a reason for that. And the ending, I don't know if I really loved the ending too much. I loved some of the things that were revealed about the Northern Institute, but I don't know too much if I loved, like, you know, the last page, the last sentence, all of that jazz. But I think 3.5 stars is a good rating for this one because I liked it more than 3 stars, but not enough for a 4-star. Now we've passed this landmark. I don't know what we look forward to now. I would like to read 1,000 more books in my lifetime. I think that's something I would like to accomplish, but also I just logged on to Goodreads. Does anyone get really excited to vote in the Goodreads Choice Awards only to realize that, like, there's no point for you to vote at all, and you can't really vote because you haven't read any new releases? Every year it happens. Every year I'm like, oh my gosh, I love surveys, I love voting on things, I love voting on lists and books, only to be like, I literally can't pick a book for any category because I haven't read any of these releases. So the results, like the winners, just came out, and the only one on my shelf is Wayward by Amelia Hart, which I do actually have on audiobook right now because I'm going to be starting a new audiobook. So if you've read Wayward, let me know if you think it's good or if I would like it, because that might be the next audiobook I pick up. But yeah, just because I've read 1,000 books though doesn't mean I am at all anywhere near completing my Goodreads goal for the year. It's sad. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm still going to try to do it, but I might be fighting a losing battle. I think this is where I'm just going to leave the vlog because I don't know. I am needing to start another one. Thank you for hanging out once again.